Teletubbies is one of the most Deleuzian shows of all times. Now, I know that sounds like a big claim, but please, stick with me and I'll explain to you why Teletubbies is such an intriguing experiment in philosophy, especially the philosophy of Gilles Deleuze, ideas about difference, repetition, intensity, and expressivity. So let's start with repetition, one of the central themes in Deleuze philosophy. Deleuze says to us that repetition isn't just about doing the same thing over and over again. For Deleuze, every repetition creates a little bit of difference. That's why difference, much like repetition, are like these ontological forces in the universe. Repetition, not just the same of doing things again and again, is about creating something new each time, intensifying the experiences, transforming, making it different. And Teletubbies gets this perfectly. For this, think about how things in the shows often happen twice, The characters literally shout out, again, again, and the second time isn't just a copy of the first. It is more engaging, more playful, and filled with anticipation. The second time, it's like an amplified version of the first viewing. Although it is the same video that they are repeating, the second time it's always different, it's always more fun. It is the first time intensified. For kids, this experiment is delightful because it turns the familiar into something extraordinary, opening up new dimensions of joy and discovery. And that's exactly what Deleuze means with difference and repetition. Repetition, it's not redundant, it's actually creative. Now let's talk about non-representation. Deleuze challenges the idea that art should represent something from the real world. Instead, he believes that true art creates ways of expressing and experiencing life. Now think again about Teletubbies. The characters, Chinky Winky, Gypsy, Lala, and Po, aren't representations of people, animals, or anything we know. They are entirely unique. They exist through their movements, sounds, and interactions. And they live like that with no need for explanation, for a rational explanation of why they are like that. The world of Teletubbies is just as unique. It's not trying to mirror our reality. The rolling green hills, the sun baby, the tubby toast machine, these aren't symbols of anything. They aren't representing anything. They are actually pure expressions of joy, curiosity, and play. And even the Teletubbies' communication styles, laughter, physical gesture, and simple sounds. It bypasses conversational language at all, and this creates a direct sensory connection with the audience, operating on a level beyond what words can do, beyond words and representation. So what does this all mean? By combining repetition and non-representation, Teletubbies becomes a remarkable experiment in popular culture, It defies the traditional ways of storytelling and representational norms, offering a sensory experience that is intuitive, immersive, and non-linear. And all of this for kids, it's amazing. And for kids, this is almost instinctive, They don't need plot lines, symbols, or deep explanations. They will engage with the rhythm, sounds, and playful atmosphere of the series almost naturally, And for adults willing to embrace this unconventional nature, it's an exploration of Deleuzian principles in action. Teletubbies show us a world where the ordinary, a simple repetition of a video, becomes something extraordinary. By doing things again and again, it opens up the door for new possibilities. Possibilities where pure joy and pure expression takes the center stage. I myself grew up watching Teletubbies when I was very kid. I watched Teletubbies all the time, and I always had a mixed feeling about this. I didn't know if I like it or not, if I should like it or not. But now thinking about this with this Deleuzian lens, I see that it's an awesome show, and I'm really glad that I did watch it when I was a kid. So, if you never looked at Teletubbies this way before, I hope that this video gives you a fresh perspective. And if you want to understand deeper the Deleuzian thought and the Deleuzian ideas behind this show, then go to my blog, thebrazilianmat.wordpress.com. There, I made a text where I talk about all of these questions in more detail. I'm sorry for the scenario, for the weird phantasmagoric nature of me in this video. I'm just trying to make something different today for you. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed these reflections. And as always, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and please go to my blog, read the text, and go watch Teletubbies again and again and again. As always and again, kisses and hugs from your friend in Brazil. As always and again, kisses and hugs from your friend in Brazil.